generally technology arrives as an option. Think of parking apps. When they first arrived, you went, I don't have to find £7 coins to park at Sevenoaks Station.
Yeah.
And I don't have to walk 300 yards to that stupid ticket machine and then walk all the way back to my car. And he thought, that's brilliant. If I get drunk and take a taxi home, I can actually buy Saturday morning parking from my bed rather than having to get my wife drive me into Sevenoaks before I get a parking ticket in the car park. All of those aspects of parking apps were totally welcome. The only problem that then happens is what starts as an option ends up as an obligation, because someone spots the fact that it's cheaper to make people pay on the app than it is to maintain pay and display machines, or to have a human selling you a ticket. And the next thing you know is they've kind of imposed parking apps in basement car parks where you can't get a mobile signal to save your life, and the whole thing then becomes absolutely an absurd imposition. Where it started off as a really welcome alternative, and it ends up as basically a trap. It's a cage. And I think that's happened with things like self-checkouts at supermarkets. I know I'm talking slightly nerdishly about this, but no, it's a great idea, right? I'm in a hurry. There's a bit of a queue. I know exactly what I want. I know how the self-checkout works, or I know which railway ticket I want. I go straight to the machine, don't have to join the queue. I can pretty much buy a return from Sevenoaks, a day return from Sevenoaks to London blindfold using one of those machines, okay? Not a problem. But then there are all the occasions where you don't know what you want. And my argument is, okay, let's look at those sort of self-checkout tills. One, what happens with technology is that consultants come in with technology companies, and they basically talk a very, very good game, because it's a very plausible narrative about cost saving. Look at all the resources you will save if you get people to do this way rather than the other way. Now, technology is such a kind of beguiling, tempting thing that whereas people normally do a cost-benefit analysis, when you've got a technological solution, somehow people are tricked into just doing a benefit analysis. Look at all the money we'll save because it's automation, and we all know that automation's good and nothing ever bad happened because of technology, so we'll implement this technological solution. And then you notice that what's happened, in supermarkets is, one, you can't really do a family weekly shop if you're self-checking out, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.